Hello YouTube, Reddit Math here, and welcome back to the Red Estate. Today we've got a few characters de-stressing. Obviously our new abomination friend is a little bit stressed out and kind of hopeless right now. So he's getting a little bit of time to recover, and while he's doing that, we have not forgotten about him and his swimmy head. We have the opportunity here to head into the Weald and grab the restraining padlock. This looks great, right? Like, reduce stress damage to the party, reduce stress damage to the abomination. That's exactly what we need. I think that's going to be a permanent fixture on our new little guy. And got a stave off sickness, medium champion dungeon. That's totally doable. I think I'm going to bring out a somewhat familiar crew here in these guys, are mark and target type fellows, and I think they'll be able to do just fine. I am going to do things a little bit differently, but we'll see some of that once we actually get into the dungeon itself. I'm going to bring the full amount of food allowable here. Weald is notorious for needing shovels, so that seems prudent. It's also got a fairly decent mix of both blighting and bleeding enemies, as well as blight and bleed curios. We'll bring like 2 of those, one of those. That seems about right. And 24 torches is crazy overkill. I don't even, like, I can never have the torchlight go below 75 and not need anything like that. So yeah, that definitely feels like overkill. This should be just fine. We should be able to retrieve our doctor's bags and get a move on. Yeah, let's go ahead and dive back into it. And the things that we're going to be doing a little bit differently this time. So I want to experience everyone else's pain because, you know, I'm just that kind of stand-up guy. And so I am going to be very much intentionally making a few tactical errors once we get into the dungeon itself.
Our land is remote and unneighbored. Every lost resource must be recovered.
Well, nothing left unopened. So what does that mean? I'm going to be making some tactical errors. Wow, that's actually quite awesome right off the bat, and without even using the appropriate provision. So what that means is I want to see the reinforcements and the stall penalty in action. So we're gonna do some dumb things just in order to make that stuff happen. See how horrible it can be and whether or not we survive. I'm prepared to retreat if I have to. You know, discretion is the better part of valor, all that rigmarole. He's got 95, they both got 95. Okay, neither of them have any stress, so we'll have Port check out this in case things were to go horribly wrong. They did not, though. And another curio right here. Alright, we did bring a fair number of shovels. So we'll go ahead and dig that up. I definitely like sapphire. Yeesh. And we'll go ahead and use the holy water in order to be able to grab a little bit of extra gold. Alright, and our first fight. Let's see if this makes a good candidate for stalling. It really doesn't, though. And why? Because the corrupted giant won't cause the stall penalty. And he's like normally what I would be leaving for last. Okay, well, so you know what? We'll do some really bad things. We will intentionally miss that guy. No, we will intentionally try to get rid of the corrupted giant first. We'll focus fire him down, leave just the dogs, and then see about the stun penalty against the 2 of them. Ew, that's kind of terrible after the first round, all things considered. And man, do I ever hate these dogs. They've gotten no better. Still a ton of damage for what they are. You know, kind of wish you weren't so far back there, but I could afford to kill one of them, obviously. So, we can heal. Tell you what, we'll just focus him down even more.
Impressive.
Oh, lovely. 22, and that does it.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Okay. Now, dogs. You know what? That's probably worth not taking 4 more damage. What can we do to you? Let's see if we can stun this one. We can. And we'll just kill this guy ASAP-like. 6 damage per turn. Really? We're going that route? Okay. Oh, that helps. Certainly helps. All right, we'll bandage, and then please go away.
Continue the onslaught.
Thank you.
Destroy them all.
Take a moment to bandage again. Alright, start around 4. He is alive. He dodged it. Okay. And we don't actually need to stun him here. It's just, why not, right? Like, we failed to, let's say we failed to kill him. He dodged 1, we hit him, it didn't do enough damage. We'll go ahead and heal for 1. Not really the number that I'm looking for. 5s are a little bit better. And then, really? It didn't even cause a stalling penalty? Okay. Well, we'll keep on stalling then. Rabid Rush. Oh, that's such a sad corpse, by the way. I'd probably kill him with a blow like that. So you know what? Instead, like guard an ally. We'll bandage here. Nice. Throw out a marked target. Nothing good can come from toying with these creatures. Yeah, lots of stress. Okay. Kind of to be expected. Get some more heals going. Throw out another marked target. Probably don't even need to bother. Instead, I'll just continue to increase Port's dodge chance. And, like, throw out a heal here. Why do we tarry and invite danger? Reinforcements. Okay. I wonder if it's always the second, like if it gives you 1 round of stress followed by the reinforcements. Because certainly the reinforcements do feel more punishing. But, you know, that was super artificial, right? Like
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
Wow, it's gonna do 15 total. I might want to do something about that. Okay. Dodged. Now watch as I actually try to kill them and somehow manage to fail miserably. So much blood. We will bandage there.
As the fiend
Do a
falls,
ton of overkill here.
a faint hope blossoms.
Okay. Let's bandage again. Yeah, so, I mean, that was super artificial, right? Like, I really, really had to try. You know, that comes off as a little arrogant, right? That's not my intention here, by any means. Like, I'm not trying to say that I don't make mistakes in the game, or that I'm some Darkest Dungeon master. Certainly, I've put some time into it. We're at episode 130-something by now. And that goes without saying. However, my intention is not to say that everyone that is not doing exactly what I want them to be doing is bad at the game, or bad at games in general, or anything like that. Oh, that was wonderful. I am actually...
Gently. This is how a life is taken.
There we go. I'm actually far more interested in playing the game as like a role-playing game, right? Like as I would love this game in pen and paper role-playing, like with the one roll engine, the ORE. If you're not familiar with it, you make one dice roll that calculates hit chance as well as damage, and it's pretty spiffy, super fast-paced, and has the opportunity with the right kind of dice roll to be just like extremely deadly and unforgiving. And I think it would be just about perfect for this game. I would be totally down to play that. But anyway, so I'm far more interested in making cool character designs and doing things that I think make sense. And wow, we're just getting super stunned by everything. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and dog treat here just because we're down to a like 2-on-3 fight at the moment. And I think some additional firepower might be warranted here. So, you know, generally that's been my purpose in playing the game. And I know that's not everybody's. But being as efficient as humanly possible,
exposed to a killing blow,
has never been my goal. Yeah, just stun him while he's already stunned. It's okay. You know, I say all this coming off of. It's not going to be the last episode. It'll be the last episode that went up on the channel, but by the time you're seeing this, it'll have been 2 episodes ago.
Give them no quarter.
So it was like episode 131, I think. Ooh. The worries. Did they both? They both got the worries. Oh man, and that's terrible now. Yeah. Ver is gonna have kind of a very terrible day. Maybe to be expected. Let's stun him. Try to kill this guy as soon as possible here. And get this a little bit under control. So anyway, episode like 131, I believe it was, is
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Probably the video with the single most downvotes that I have on my entire channel by like its first day of publishing. It's single-handedly more downvotes than I would usually get on my entire channel in like a month. That's how much some of my opinions polarized a few members of the community. Oh, yeah. You're heading straight for a catastrophe here. We could reduce his dodge, which might be worthwhile, but you're also a pretty solid healer. We'll land that crit for 1. Yeah, we will.
A devastating blow.
Lovely. Called your bluff, friend. Oh, he doesn't have his marking ability. Okay, well, that's fair. And the dog treat is already worn off. So sad. Yeesh. Well, get some more healing out there. Pretty poor numbers. I should consider maybe on Ver. I need to get another like Surgeon's Charm or Chirurgeon's Charm. Actually not entirely sure what they call it off the top of my head. And try seeing how he does with that. Like maybe with the Cleansing Crystal and a Surgeon's Charm. But I think it just would increase the maximum amount that he can heal. I don't think it pulls the minimum up. So that it's still possible for him to land heals for 0 and stuff like that. I think it's just his like 18 max is brought even higher. I'm not sure, but that might deserve some experimentation.
Champion falls.
Okay. Yeah. Ver, you're not making out of this. You're not making it out of this sane. Let's just accept that. Excuse me? Right now. Hi, Mr. Twitchy. So the Raving Madman. He's new. you'll notice he has 43 dodge and 11 speed. He can be stunned though. We're gonna vulnerability hex him. He resisted the dodge down, which is a little unfortunate for me.
A decisive pummeling.
We did get the bleed on everyone though. I like that. And then this. Whew. Oh, I left him with 1 HP. 1 HP. Alright, well, let's see if we can kill one of these guys. Nope, couldn't do it. Okay. Maybe not the greatest first round ever. We're about to find out. Doomsay. Oh, wow. I love the sound design. And Hopeless seems to really be in style here.
Hell. No hope at all.
It has been our new favorite affliction as we have picked it up in the last 2 dungeon runs. And just nobody likes Vare.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Alright, so a madman has raved at us.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
He has doomsayed. He has sayed our doom.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
Oh boy. I did actually see a post recently on the official forums discussing... Oh, that's pretty decent. Discussing how the new crit changes are just too much. And there was a response from one of the devs that they have not, in fact, tweaked the critical chance at all. You know, that was just... I'm sorry if you had a run of bad luck, that sort of thing. But at this point, we're willing to blame anything on the most recent patch. So I am somehow not surprised there.
Formation is broken. Maintain
He's gonna
the
bleed
offensive.
out. If I could go before him, I would be super thrilled. But it's not gonna happen. Okay, 2 damage isn't the worst thing in the world. We also resisted that bleed, which was quite nice. Alright, a little bit of healing. We'll toss this out. We're just stalling for 1 round to get a little bit of heal thrown our way. Oh, way more than a little bit, though. Digging that number. You can heal me for 33 anytime. Alright, let's just get
The
rid of
match
the
is
torch.
struck. A blazing star is born.
Maybe eat a little bit of food. Yeah, you're not hungry. Okay. And then keep a going. Alright. Another grave. Considering how full our inventory is, I don't think that's gonna be worth it. Yeah, not the healthiest profession. We did just pick up rabies. Okay. Diseases have been a little bit rough down here. 3 of our 4 party members have picked up rabies, and 2 of them have gotten the worries. Youch. Oh, boy. Boy, oh, boy. Good scout, though. And we are scouting a clear path ahead. I do notice we haven't managed any of our quest objectives, and we're like at least a third of the way through this thing. Yep, there's our Chinese food in action. Shortly after we eat, we are hungry again a short time later. Okay, picked up a little bit of food in there, though. Huh. Yeah, still nothing curious coming up, though. Okay. And are you what we seek? How did it come to this? I don't know, Vare. Unopened. It's a sconce with a torch. It's not even closed. Might as well just use it right there. And get a little bit ready for the upcoming battle. Nothing to really do to prep, though. Alright. Hey, it's another Raving Madman. We do keep landing some decent enough surprises. Not going to complain about that. Double dodge. Yeesh. And I think we have seen maybe the inability to kill that guy with just a couple of characters if he's at the back. So that's a little bit telling. I think that most likely we're going to find him slightly out of our ability to kill. He's completely human. Let's go ahead. I'm just going to mark him. I'm going to line him up for burning him down right away. Accusation. Something tells me we might be targeting Ver for a deadly heart attack. But maybe it's not so deadly anymore, right? The mechanics surrounding that have been changed. We might just see what experimenting with that gets us. Yeah. Okay. We might do it whether we want to or not. Oh, yes. 35 and marked. There's no way you're getting out of this. Alright. Go ahead and try for another bleed. Fail miserably. He's just out of reach for a collect bounty. But finish him does sizable amounts of damage, even without the marked bonus. Alright, we have finally silenced that Raving Madman. Okay. Of course, the cultist witch is still more than capable of showing Ver the way to a heart attack. So you know what? Let's go with the stab. Considering these guys are eldritch. Yep, there it goes. All is lost.
And now the true test. Hold fast or expire.
Alright, instantly on death's door. So that's a little bit of a concern. Let's pop out some stuns to take away the chances of this going badly. You also notice, so stress reduced. So it reduced to 170, but then he got 8 from going to death's door. Is that how that played out? I think so. Alright, and then he is now back off of it. And getting an accuracy debuff, a damage debuff, a speed debuff, and that's less stress damage now. They've reversed the language on this, so he is now taking less stress damage until end of quest. Is that correct? That's how I'm reading that. I think that's correct. I will assume it is correct until told otherwise. However, let's get rid of the cause of all of this stress. So we'll go ahead and put the cultist witch down. We'll worry about these two fungal clawers. Is clawer a word? Really? Clawer? That sounds wrong. Okay, back up to 191. I feel it boiling up within. It is coming. Oh, that's terrifying. Alright, we'll let you heal again. 6 HP is not terrible. And then, jeez, that attack has not been effective at all.
Unnerved, unbalanced.
Yeah, that attack was pretty effective though. We'll go ahead and heal that stuff up, and then, you know what? We'll just stun here. Good. All right. 4, 13. How much can this do? 2 to 5, 1 to 2. How much can this do? 5 to 10. Way better. Okay. Alright, now these guys do have 50% protection. It's something to consider. I'm going to try to burn them down ASAP style. 8 to 17 is a guaranteed kill if it connects. 5 to 8.
Masterfully executed.
Except it does take him out of range of our sniper shot, which is a little bit unfortunate, as I needed that to land some very good damage. But not the worst thing in the world. You know what? I'm actually just going to heal. We won't get the stalling penalty just due to having 2 guys until that turn. You know what? Stun you for a sec. I'd like to get Ver to act here. I'm not even really all that worried about healing him up, just because I think another heart attack will be like right around the corner for him. And unfortunately, Ver is not going to get a chance to act. Oh well.
Ghoulish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
All right. Let's make a fire here.
A spark
that
without
seems like a
kindling
good idea.
It's a goal without hope.
Now, you might be saying, Red, what's wrong? Things are going terribly. And you would not be wrong. I will gladly accept that. Again, we are making a few very intentional errors here. Self-reduced stress. Let's get him a little bit away from death's door at least. And then self-only heal. Lovely. Could do an all-companion heal for a little bit of our torchlight. You know what? Let's just let's go with some Old Faithful restrain crossbows, and this is how we do it. It's Friday night. It's actually not Friday night. Oh man, that's not good. Why did we take a stress hit for resting? I don't love that.
Secrets and wonders can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this place.
All right, Mr. Giant Ectoplasm. You and me, buddy. Let's do this. We're gonna stun on him, or we'll fail miserably to get a stun on him. That can happen too. Whoa. Yeah. Okay. They took a little bit of a move out of our own playbook. Let's see if we can just put you to bed. Alright, now, Giant Ectoplasm. Not bad. Got a little bit of a bleed going. Combine that with more dodging. Okay, that's what I love to see. Slime smack. Double stun. 40% stun resist. Not even caring. Okay. Actually, what is your stun up to? I guess he's afflicted right now, so I wouldn't be surprised to see... Yeah, it's only getting minus 15 from the affliction now. What does Hopeless generally do? Max HP, a little bit of max dodge, accuracy, and then probably most of these are down right now. Not too surprised. Okay, fair enough. Ugh. Really would love bigger damage numbers there. Big slime. Oh, that was a big slime.
A hand's
You were not lying.
becoming unwound.
Alright. 80% stun resistant now. If anybody can reduce a stun, you can do it, Bear. Alright, luckily we've got Moncel's minor ability to heal there. And he's not giving up, even though he's become hopeless. And his little dagger is not quite where he needed there. Alright, done with you. Yeesh. He's a little bit
As
of
the
gold.
light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Oh my god, seriously? I fail at swapping units around. Okay. We'll give him a little bit of a snack. Oh, okay. Fine, you choose mind over matter. That's okay. I know when to say when. Nothing left unopened again. How did it come to this?
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption. Malformed
still
with misintent.
Have not seen a single one of the quest objectives, by the way. That's clearly not a thing we do here. We are out of anti-venom, so we'll just ignore that one and keep chugging along. We do still have bandages, though, and plenty of open slots in our pack. Alright. Still moving along. Oh man, that hallway is not gonna be forgiving. Alright. We'll let you take care of the trap, just for a little bit of stress relief. 78, 65. Yeah, we're not seeing great numbers, even the amount of our non-afflicted guys right now. I wouldn't be surprised if we start encountering a little bit of an affliction kind of cascade going on here as the hopeless breed more hopeless. Misery loves company, all that. Oh, just shy. Actually, accuracy 110. Actually, 110. Perfect. Got a little bit of damage on the leading Nasher. And Bob's your uncle. Okay.
This expedition at least promises success.
I don't know if success is the word that I would use right now. This expedition promises intrigue. Maybe. This expedition promises...
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
This expedition promises never a dull moment. These are new, right? I didn't forget about the existence of this enemy type, did I? Like, they're red in contrast to how they've always looked. Or, like, is that the same thing we were just fighting and I totally spaced on that? That's weird. I'm confused now. I don't remember cohesive being the modifier for, like, anything. I would very much like her to die, though. Cohesive ectoplasm? Is that always been a thing? Did I forget that that was a thing? We'll try for the bleeds here. We did land them. Nice. And follow that up with a nice bola. Yeah. Lovely. Got him down to 3 HP on the first round. He's going to summon friends, though. Maybe it was. Was it just because it was dark earlier? Did it, like, put a blue tent on these guys and I, like, somehow failed to notice? So much for being observant. Okay. No, didn't get the bleed. Oh, well. We can get the stun here. No,
The
just
slow
kill them.
death.
That's fine too.
Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
I mean, it would have been nice to leave him alive for a turn. Could have grabbed a couple of quick heals. But it was not meant to be. A vial of powerful medicine. Can we just use the vial of powerful medicine? Do we have to be the hero and bring it back to town? I mean, I wouldn't mind vials of powerful medicine right about now. Of course. It's all you, Ver. It's all you, buddy. Ugh. Okay. Let's try to just swing and miss. No, that was not what we were going to try. We'll actually put out the mark here, though. As this guy is quite a bit of a danger.
Precision
oh, yes.
and power.
I love that. I kind of think, like, am I forgetting? It's been so long. I feel like at some point, critical hits. Yes,
Prodigious
they
size
did.
alone does not
Wow,
dissuade the
by the
sharpened blade.
Critical hits got retooled to provide less stress relief because dark runs increased your chance of critical strikes, and so it was like offsetting any additional stress gain from the low-level light. But maybe it could use a little, like, unbalancing from that pass and give us a little bit more
quakes.
something. Like, I would love to see critical strikes relieving stress
wary.
on more than just one
Triumphant
character.
pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
You know, sometimes it was 2, but sometimes it was just like whoever landed the critical strike relief stress, no one else cared. That seems kind of backwards. I think they should all care that the other character landed a crit. Nope, not the kind of curio we're wanting here. We don't really have space for anything. So, I'm just going to leave that for now. And of course, these doctor's bags, like, they're just as far away as humanly possible. Pillars of vulnerability. Okay, dodge and accuracy. You can... Like, the one person that's coming out squeaky clean here is Moncel. You could do whatever you want there. I'm gonna hex here. And I'm gonna mark here. This is gonna seem a little weird. Granted, it is a little weird. I'd like to try to get rid of these guys just ASAP.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
Wait. Did he hit 200 again? Did I just, like, didn't notice? Okay, well then... Things you gotta do. We'll land the stun, and then we'll do the heal to bring him off death's door. Now, do repeated... No, they're not stacking or anything. Embrace the dog. He's almost there again. Oh, that didn't take long. Oh, and Port is just right behind him. Alright, let's go here. Good. And then we'll get marks on him. I'm thinking he can collect bounty. Oh, that's such good damage. And she could sniper shot.
Well struck.
Oh, that's such good damage. Okay. Exactly where I called it. Ow! That hurt.
Injury and
That hurt a
despondence
lot.
set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
Yep. Heroism, cowardice. You got it. Oh, man. Let's heal you. Oh, 18 is beautiful, though. He's not giving up. You thought things were getting bad.
As life ebbs, terrible
Things are getting
vistas
bad.
of emptiness
Oh.
reveal themselves.
Okay, brace for it. Oh, yes. Oh.
Adversity can foster hope and resilience.
I'm going for it. We're going for the damage. He gets no more actions this turn. We can do this. He's down to 2 HP. We can do this. Yes.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Okay. For that, you get a snack. Or 2. Or 3. Or 4. Alright. Port, I'm loving you, man. Vigorous. What are you getting? A little bit more speed. And wait a second. Oh yeah, you have the... Yep, that makes sense too. It's the same for everybody, right? Accuracy... It's not the same for everybody. Are they stacking? No, they're just different. Heart attack recovery. Death's door recovery. Right, not quite the same thing. Okay, so the death's door recovery is less severe, but not, I mean, a little bit less severe, but not a lot less severe. Like 1 less accuracy, 5% less damage, 1 less speed, 5%. Additional stress damage. So you go to death's door, you take more stress. You get to a heart attack, now you take less. I guess you get a little numb to the pain after a while, right? Yeah. Okay, that is interesting. That is very interesting. Let's go and swap these guys. I didn't finish looking at what he is actually getting right now. The virtue chance is mostly just adding to a bunch of resistances and like a little bit of speed. Well, +5 is not a little bit, but you get the idea. Alright, we'll finally use our key here. Pour a little holy water on our weapon. Maybe it'll help out. You never know.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
You didn't realize Levitt was quite so superstitious. But sometimes a little bit of holy water on your axe, yeah, just what the doctor ordered. Nice. I would like another emerald, if you don't mind. I will take that right there.
The promise of safety.
Oh, okay. Nothing must be left untouched. Well, except for 4 deeds. Those could be left untouched. Alright, and it's gonna be in this the final room, right? Like that just feels appropriate. Alright, beast carcass. What do you got for me? Oh, you got a whole lot of food for me. It's a feast all around. Yeah. Shush. Shush. Okay. Port already 8, so he is still full. And we'll leave 5. Last of the walls. Another bag. So we can ditch our last shovel. I don't expect it to come up anymore. And actually we know it's in the final room, so that's 20, that's 25, right? Yeah, so if we're being super efficient, we ditch whatever is worth the least amount of gold, because we know we're not running into any curios except this one. Oh, and it's peace, and it's quiet, and it's just a chirurgeon's satchel. Alright then, we might as well grab it in exchange for... No one wants the last of the food, right? No, I didn't think so. We'll just toss that out. Oh, beautiful, guys. So beautiful. Return to Hamlet. And that...
These medicines will prevent the outbreak of epidemic at our struggling hamlet.
Is how you get a restraining padlock, while simultaneously making a number of mistakes in order to self-inflict stress and affliction on your party. Yeah. So, we all came back diseased with night blindness, misses the spot, and cophobe. Okay, only one hopeless. Everybody else isn't too bad. I think you'd have to put Lovett and Vare in for stress relief, truth be told. The other characters might be able to be left alone just for the natural recovery from things.
The plume and the pistol. A fitting end to my folly, and a curse upon us all.
Alright, so we removed some stress from our abomination. We sent 3 of our characters actually to the tavern for a drink. One of them got a little addicted. One of them swore it off forever. Oh boy, just couldn't hold the liquor, huh? And Marie forged an unforgettable evening, or an unforgettable attachment after an amazing evening, and now has a love interest. That's enough to warm even my cold heart. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this kind of show don't tell of a few more of the new mechanics, getting to see reinforcements, getting to see the heart attack and death's door debuffs. Not just trying to toot my own horn, but if we hadn't kind of intentionally aimed for them, I feel like we wouldn't have seen this stuff come up quite so quickly. And yeah, I wanted to make sure that everybody was aware of it. We didn't retreat, right? Like, I've completed dungeon runs with just 1 or 2 characters. Not 1 or 2, sorry. 2 or 3 characters remaining. It's possible. Hopeless is just Vare. And he's only going to be hopeless for a week. It doesn't mean we have to be hopeless and abandon our quest. So we stayed the path and everything turned out a-okay. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to subscribe for more videos on the channel every single day. Leave a like or a comment if you have anything to say about this or any of my other episodes, and I will catch you guys next time.